So a little bit more about 3 by 3 determinants. We can expand the minors of any row or column, not just the first row. Okay. However, we do need to know to be careful because the signs will be different. Okay, so we have a little pattern. Okay, this checkerboard pattern, determines the sign of the minor expansion. Okay, and we'll do an example in a minute. Okay, so you can always remember it by writing out. You first start top left as a plus, and then the next one was a minus, and then the next one is a plus. You remember that from the first row? It was plus A times the minor of A, minus B times the minor of B, plus C times the minor of C. But then you alternate it. So the next row, if we went across the next row, it would be negative plus negative. And if we went down the third row, or across the third row, it would again be plus, minus, plus. So you want to kind of have this pattern in your head. Okay, let's look and see how we can use this. So we'll start with an example. So suppose we're taking the determinant of 1, negative 4, 1, 3, 0, 2, 3, 1, negative 2. But we want to do it across the second row. Okay, so instead of going from across the first row, I want to go across the second row. So I look at my first element is a 3. But what is the sign that is supposed to go with that according to our checkerboard pattern here? So this needs to be a negative 3 times, now what's the determinant, or excuse me, the minor for this 3? So again, we do that little trick. We're going to cover up the row that is in, or the column, and the row, and what do we have left? Negative 4, 1, and then 1, negative 2. Negative 4, 1, 1, negative 2. So then I'm going across, so this is a 0. It's going to be a positive 0. Do I have to write the minor here? No, why? Yeah, because whatever the minor is, it doesn't matter what it is because it's going to be multiplied by 0, and it's just going to be 0. So it's kind of nice. This gives us a strategy. If we have a row or a column that has lots of zeros, we probably want to use that one to calculate our determinant. Okay, that's why we want to know this pattern. So I don't have to worry about it. It's just going to be plus 0. So the only other thing I've got to do now is minus this 2, and then what's the minor for that 2? 1, negative 4, 3, 1. Everybody okay? Any questions? Now go ahead and calculate these 2 by 2 determinants. Again, remember to put them in parentheses and watch your signs. I know this is just a lot of adding and multiplying. It's just an easy place to make sign errors. So negative 3 times, this is a negative 4 times a negative 2 is a positive 8 minus a 1. And then that's a minus 2 times 1 minus 3 times negative 4 is a negative 12. Simplify this. Negative 3, 8 minus 1 is 7, minus 2 times 1 minus negative 12. That's 1 plus 12, so that's 13. This is negative 21 minus 26, and what is that? Yes, 47. I wrote the problem down differently than I did in my preparation, so I had to check myself. But that should be right. Everybody okay? I can make a sign error as easily as anyone else. Okay? I've just been trained to take my time and be very careful with my notation.